Expecting death from a human, she was met with an unexpected twist. The steel collar around Laria's neck was cold and heavy, a final reminder that her fate was no longer her own. She was a prisoner, a trophy dragged from the ashes of her people's last stand. The human soldiers had marched her through the scorched remains of her city, past the smoldering ruins where the screams had already gone silent. She had seen how humans treated captured enemies before, swift executions, sometimes worse. Every step toward the military camp felt like walking deeper into her grave. Her wrists were bound behind her, and the chain was in the grip of a soldier whose face remained hidden beneath a visor. He didn't speak to her, not once. When they reached the camp, he didn't drag her to the commander's tent for judgment, nor to the execution pits she knew must be nearby. Instead, he led her to a small, dimly lit enclosure at the edge of camp. "Sit," he ordered in a low voice. She obeyed, partly from exhaustion, partly because there was no point in resisting. She expected him to draw a blade, perhaps a sidearm, and end her life in the shadow of this place. It would be quick, at least, but instead, he crouched down and began removing her restraints. Laria froze. "What are you doing?" His visor retracted, revealing eyes she didn't expect. Not hard and cold like most humans, but steady and almost gentle. "You'll die out there," he said simply. "And if you stay here, they'll make sure of it. You're coming with me." Her mind stumbled over the words. "Why? I am your enemy." His lips tightened, as though the word enemy tasted bitter. "Maybe, or maybe you're just someone who got caught in a war you didn't start." When the collar came off, she felt strangely lighter, but not free. Not yet. He gave her food, not the thin, tasteless rations given to captives, but a steaming bowl of stew from his own mess kit. She eyed it suspiciously. "It's not poisoned," he muttered, rolling his eyes. Against her better judgment, she ate. The warmth seeped through her chest, but it was the first bite of kindness she'd tasted since her capture, and that unsettled her far more than the chains ever had. Over the next few hours, she learned his name, Commander Jace Thorne, a decorated war hero, one of the humans most feared among her people. Yet here he was, keeping her hidden from his own side. When night fell, Jace led her through the camp under the cover of darkness. No one saw them leave. They trekked through a ravaged forest, its once lush canopy reduced to blackened skeletons of trees. Every step was a reminder of what war had taken. She kept expecting him to turn on her, to reveal this was some cruel game before delivering the killing blow. But when her injured ankle gave way, he simply caught her and helped her walk. "You're limping," he said. "We'll rest here for the night." "Why help me?" she asked again, her voice sharp with suspicion. "Because I've seen enough killing for one lifetime," he answered quietly. "And because you remind me of someone I couldn't save." Laria didn't press further. By dawn, they reached the river that marked the unofficial boundary between human and alien-held territory. Across the water, freedom waited. "This is where we part," Jay said, handing her a small pouch of supplies. "Head east. You'll find your people." She stared at him, torn between gratitude and distrust. "If they catch you." "They won't," he said, giving a faint smile. "And even if they do, I've made my choice." Laria stepped into the shallows, but something made her turn back. "Why risk your life for me?" He hesitated, then finally said, "Because the war taught me something. Not every enemy needs to die." For the first time since her capture, she felt something other than fear. Hope. As she waded into the current, the morning light caught his face, and she realized the truth. The unexpected twist wasn't just that he spared her life. It was that a human, the kind she had been taught to hate, had shown her more mercy than she had ever expected from anyone. And deep down, she knew this act would haunt them both for the rest of their lives.